Hello everyone. Me and my group mates Sofia Sayedzade and Elci Zeynalov will present about our topic, which is document flow and management software. I am going to give a brief information about the topic. So, a document management system is a system used to receive, track, manage, and store documents and reduce paper. Most are capable of keeping a record of the various versions created and modified by different users. In the case of management of digital documents, such systems are based on computer programs. The term has some overlap with the concepts of content management systems. It's often viewed as a component of enterprise content management systems and related to digital asset management, document imaging, workflow systems, and records management systems. Paper documents have long been used in storing information. However, paper can be costly and, if used excessively, wasteful. Document management software is not simply a tool, but it lets a user manage, access, track, and edit information stored. Document management software is an electronic cabinet that can be used to organize all papers and digital files. The software helps the businesses to combine paper to digital files and store it into a single hub after it is scanned and digital formats get imported. So version control. Version control manages and tracks the changes made to content. It ensures the availability of the most updated, approved, and current content. As both content and procedures or processes change, resulting updates must be reflected in any document management software system. Let me continue talking about core requirements, and they are: user should be able to upload a document to documents folder of his department. User should be able to delete the document to documents folder of his department. User should be able to archive a document to documents folder of his department. Users should be able to search and select the documents. Users should be create an account or log in into his account, or a system is required to authorize a user account. Now I am giving my turn to Elci Zeynalov, which will talk about use case diagrams.
So as you see in the PPT, this is our use case diagram where we summarize the details of our system, users and their interactions with the system. So actually this diagram is an ideal way to define and organize requirements of a system and model the basic flow of the events. So I want to mention the common components of the diagram, which are actors represented by stick figures. As you see in the picture, we have two actors in our system, and the lines between actors and use cases you see are called associations. So in our system, we have department manager who can delete and add a new customer to our system. After adding or deleting existing customer, the system automatically updates the customer list. So the manager can also create and delete folder and also put folders into specific directories. So we have a user. When a new user wants to use our system, he or she must register on our application by adding the email address, password, and some personal data. In a case of misspelling or some incorrect data added, the user can update the personal information, which will be added customer list and saved. Next time, user just log in his or her email and password and can enter our system. In a case the password is forgotten, users can ask the system to get a verification code via email and can verify themselves. Users can archive and edit their document page by uploading or deleting files. If it is required to sign the document, they can sign with the electronic signature. Now, Sophia will explain our source code and show the prototype.
So thank you, Eldeniz. Now that I'm going to tell about the tools we have used for this project, we have used the PostgreSQL for the database purposes and FileZilla server for FTP server, and we have used IntelliJ IDEA for the development part. In our system, we have 11 classes, which are department, department manager, document, document management, document type, employee folder, login, sign up, and user. These all classes have been implemented with their own attributes and methods, which I'm going to talk about in the source code explanation part. Now I'm going to talk about the source code. As you can see, we have implemented the code in Java, and we have used Java Swing UI for the user interface programming. So you can see the main program frame, authentication frame that I'm showing. We have the buttons specified, the menu bars, and also in the title, size, borders, and etc. We also have different panels for login, files, personal details, program panel. And in personal details, you can see that in the fields, we are also validating the data for data validation purposes. In FTP service, we have implemented upload and download file code. As you can see, I am highlighting it now. By using this code, we are downloading and uploading files to the system. And for the database purposes, we have used John Hibernate for database. And as you can see, every time we run the code, the code creates a table which include all the information that we have specified for the user for the registering users. And also for passwords, we are using hashing service, which hashes the password in SHA-512 and compares the passwords of hash format. Now I'm going to show the prototype. As you can see, we have login and sign up options. In sign up option, I'm writing the name, last name, email, username, and password. Also in password, we have constructions that password should contain numbers, lower and uppercase letters. And also, as we have data validation, we are validating the email, last name, and first names in order to have the right information. So when we click sign up button, we are forwarded to the login page, and in login page we are writing our username and password in order to log into the system. And yeah, as we log into the system, as you can see, there are already files. So if you want to upload a file, we're selecting file upload and selecting the file that we want to upload to our folder. And when we open it, we can see that we have that logo.png file in the system. If we want to download the file, we can just click on it and a window opens in order for us to specify the file location and name. After we select the location and write the name, we click save, and our file is saved on our computer. And if we click personal details, we can see our first name, last name, email, username. We can also change the personal information by clicking by making our changes and clicking submit button. So yeah, as you can see, I'm changing my information, and that's all. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching our video.